But let's start just with a basic question. The series was extraordinary. A lot of hard work with people here and in China. What was the impact of the series in China, and what was the impact of the series outside of China? The resonance of it.
Well, I think it's something that this sort of princeling class, last year was a really extraordinary year in China. Chinese politicians and the party strive to make themselves as boring as possible. And you go to these foreign ministry briefings and they say the same things over and over again in the exact same phrases. So when something like last year happens where there was this massive political scandal in the fall of Bo Xilai, it sort of opened up, at least at Bloomberg, we started to, there was this opening of reporting about politics and about politicians. There was a lot of stuff coming out. And so we wanted to try and do that on a, push it forward and do it on a broader scale and look at the problem of, first document this sense that everyone had that there was this huge nexus between wealth and power. That was first exposed, or most extremely exposed in the case of Bo Xilai. So we thought, well, we're going to take that further and see, this Xi Jinping, the incoming president, and head of the party and head of state, he's got this reputation as being one of the cleanest politicians. So we're going to look at him and see if we can document some of this. And I think the impact, we wondered at first whether it would get out to the Chinese population at large, to readers in China, and I think it did. We saw that it had been translated and passed around on Weibo, and we got a lot of feedback from Chinese journalists saying, we wish that we could have done this, and this really documents something that's most Chinese people suspect, but to document it and to prove it, I think is very important. And then, in a negative way, I would say you could see the impact because there's certainly moves afoot in China and in Hong Kong to limit access to the kind of documents that we use. And that's a big concern for reporters going forward because those documents and filings have been totally essential to doing this kind of work.